Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, whatever time of the day you happen to be watching this channel. My name is Justine. I usually do unboxings on luxury pre-loved items that I happen to find while either thrifting here in Japan or shopping online here in Japan, or things I happen to get delivered to me from Tokyo, from the Vuitton store here in Japan. All right, so today's going to be a little bit different because I usually do Louis Vuitton. I'm primarily a Louis Vuitton person. I do have a few Dolce & Gabbanas. I do have not as much Gucci, but I do have a few Gucci pieces in my collection, but most of it is Louis Vuitton, unfortunately. I have no Yves Saint Laurent, which I would love to add to my collection, which I probably will up in the upcoming months. So today I'm going to show you a piece that I happened to pick up while thrifting in a thrift store. It's been a couple of months since I've actually been able to go to this thrift store, as it is in the out of area, no-go zones here in Japan. It's not a restriction set on by the Japanese government. It's a restriction set on the people that I work for. And there's like green, yellow, and red zones. So Tokyo right now is red for us. There's a few other places that are yellow, and a lot of the other places are green. But unfortunately, I cannot go out of my area to any of those other places, as I am essentially restricted down here to the south of Tokyo in Yokosuka. So I picked up this very beautiful vintage Gucci pouch. So I love pouches. I love the ability just to put so many things inside of pouches. I love the ability to be able to put wallets, keys, purses. I have a few pouches that I have turned into just a like office stationery pouch, and I just put a bunch of like pieces of paper in there, or note cards, or like if I'm studying a certain subject, then that will become my pouch for that subject. So I saw this and I paid less than $200 for it in a Japanese thrift store, and I couldn't pass it up. This was made in 1994. Sorry, 89. Even wow. This was made in January of 1989. So this bag is 3 years younger than me. Do not do the math. Do not do the math. But anyways, this bag is from the late 80s and has done very well for her age and for her shape. There is really nothing wrong with this. This bag is beautiful and immaculate. It has its own like Gucci canvas. It is a like tannish brown, which I'm not a very big tannish brown person, but I just really loved this clutch that I just said, I don't really care about the color, I just want it. So this piece was bought like instantly, and I put it in my collection. So the top part, which is kind of interesting to me, it is Velcroed. It is not zipped, which I guess makes sense. For the 80s, I guess just being able to put something in there and just, you know, carry it on the top hand, carry it with the top of your hand, and being able to get in and out of this as quick as possible. But yeah, so I guess this was made, it's a Gucci accessory collection. It has a lot of numbers and a lot of like things in here, and it has its date code right there. So if you can look and see, that is the Gucci date code. That is the Gucci tag, and in the back it essentially says this is an authentic Gucci accessory. So this was one item that I picked up, and there is another item that I picked up which cost me about the same as that. So was it worth the price point? I'm gonna say yes, because I don't have anything from this in my entire collection. So I like bag accessories. You've seen a couple of my videos. You see a couple of the bag charms that I have. So I saw this one and I just thought it's a great way to add something different to my collection, but still being able to put it on one of my bags. So I picked up this itty bitty little Fendi bag charm. I know it was $200. It was different. I love the Fendi print. I think that it's really adorable and it's great. I remember seeing it when I was growing up and always wanting something Fendi. But of course, Fendi was never like on the top of my list. It was always, you know, Louis Vuitton. Chanel was always on my list as well. And then of course, you know, Fendi was there. So this little bag is really adorable, and it just adds a very nice pop of color. The only thing that I'm going to say about me adding this to my collection is I don't know what bag I'm going to be able to put it on. Only being because the colors and the colorway is going to clash. So I'm going to have to find a Fendi bag to put this on, because I don't think I'm going to be able to add it to one of my Louis Vuitton bags. Unless I add it to like maybe one of my backpacks or something, but we'll see. So eventually this is supposed to be like a little, like, technically a coin purse, but I don't really know how many coins you're fitting up in there. I don't really know what I'm going to put in here. Maybe some chapstick, a couple of things like that. It has its little tag at the bottom, but and a serial number, but there's no way you're gonna be able to see this on the video. It's literally at the bottom of the bag. But I did buy this because I am a glutton for very small, adorable little things, and I absolutely love the Fendi print. I actually look forward to adding way more Fendi to my collection in the upcoming years. And then maybe I can expand my Fendi collection as much as I have expanded my Louis Vuitton collection. But this was a beautiful piece that I picked up also while thrifting at the same exact store. So I picked this up that night, and I also picked this up the same exact night. So I had these two pieces, and I paid less than $500 for both of them. This one is vintage. This one is not. This one is a newer model. It is a newer bag charm from Fendi. So I got something old and something new for less of the price of something new. So that's just a couple of the wonderful things I'm able to find here in Japan when I go thrifting. But it has been so long since I've been able to actually get out and go full on thrifting and going to go see all the things, all the places that I love to frequent, to be able to hunt down amazing vintage pieces that I cannot find anymore, that Louis Vuitton does not make, that they've discontinued, that people that are selling them are either not reputable or they're price gouging so much. But it's been a great stress relief for me, and I have not been able to do that since coronavirus has taken its toll on the world. So unfortunately, I have been reduced to finding things that I would have normally put up because I thrift so much. But one of the two pieces, hopefully I can go back to the store in the upcoming weeks, and I can show you guys some more of the store, and I can show you guys some more of the pieces that I have to find. So as always, thank you for joining me here on my channel. If you like the video, please smash the like button. If you would like to subscribe to this video, please subscribe, so that way you can get notifications so that we can see more of my videos. If you happen to have any questions or comments or any concerns, really, please don't hesitate to put them in the comment section down below. I try to respond to every single comment. I may be a little bit slow just due to my work schedule, but I try to respond to every single comment. So as always, enjoy and good treasure hunting.